Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
I'm going to start off souls by giving all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. My double honor to the apostles of GMS.
Yep.
Known to see brothers doing the work and truth, while sincerity. And we're just on the way back from the camp and that. We just, reasoning, talking and selling things about the joys and the beauties of the kingdom. Right, cause just talking about things, even just simple things like the way a woman's gonna deal with you.
Yep.
Now the example of how your woman might see a watch, right, and be like, hey, do you like this watch or whatever? And the kingdom might see a woman and be like, yo man, you might fit well in my husband's harem or whatever.
Yeah, for real.
Right, scriptures talk that pleasures evermore, man.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, because at the moment, the scriptures say, she that is mine enemy.
Yeah.
But that's going to be reversed in the kingdom, man. So your woman's not going to be your enemy no more, man. She's actually going to be for your best interests. Everything your woman does is going to be to try and boost, your name. Right now, your women are trampling upon your name, committing adultery on you and bringing shame upon you and your name, man.
Yeah.
But it's going, turn around in the kingdom, man. And it's going to be a blessing to have a woman that's going to be perfect. Like, we're going to be perfect in the kingdom, man. So that's what's coming in the kingdom, man. That's one aspect of the kingdom is, your woman being in order, man. Because a woman being out of order is a big thing on this side, man. It's a big thing.
Yeah, hey, you said your woman in order. We ain't got our woman in order, man. Esau's are to be fair, man, you might think you have a woman. Nah, Esau has your woman, man.
Yep.
That's why your woman dresses the way she does. You tell her not to dress that way, then she's got Esau in her mind saying, no man should ever tell you a way to dress.
Yeah.
Right? These women don't walk around in modest apparel as the scriptures say.
Hell no.
But like we was talking about earlier on, right? What do you call it? You brothers will be out going to camp. They got the Timbs on, they got the jeans and the thermals, 2 sets of thermals, a scarf. But then then at the end of the night when it's blitz cold, because in the morning ain't as cold, afternoon when we start camp ain't as cold as the evening. You be seeing women in like mini skirts, man.
Yeah. We see that a lot. And that's madness, man.
It's madness.
That is actually mad. But that just shows you the state of the women, man. They're whores. Even in the cold, they're still trying to, spread their legs and get packed in by multiple men.
Exactly. But that ain't gonna be happening in the kingdom, because we all gonna be all right in the kingdom, man.
That's right.
This is Psalm 16:11. It says, "Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore." Right? So they're gonna be pleasures forevermore, man. We ain't gonna have to we ain't gonna have to worry.
Yep.
Right? We might we might desire something in this life. Bro, but in the kingdom it's gonna be like nothing, man.
Yep.
Sort of like right now, I remember a brother made this analogy. Right now, water's water, man. You go to the tap, right? If you've got bottles of water, you might go to the shop, buy water. Or if you're broke, you might just, drink the tap water or whatever, right? But water, water's water. Yeah. But if you're in a desert, or if it's the time of Jacob's trouble, whatever, and Thames water's been shut down, ain't no water being shipped into the country. Now water becomes a big thing, and that's this side. This side, because women like to use the box as a means of control, right? Box is this amazing big thing. Then that's one aspect. Right, money's this big thing because Jake is through.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? They ain't got it.
Yeah.
But in the kingdom, when you go to all, right, box is gonna be on tap, literally on tap.
Yeah, and we forget as well that there's more women than men anyway. So women are in abundance and always have been. That's why they're not as precious as the man.
Yeah, that's right. This is John 14:2. It says, "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. Right, I go to prepare a place for you."
That's right.
Right, those many mansions are these different planets that the Lord's got set up.
Yeah, never ending.
Yeah,
it's unlimited. The universe is unlimited, man. It's always expanding, and that's the Lord. That's the Lord. Basically, clowning Esau as we went into at the camp, man. You can't number the stars in heaven, and you can't measure the depths of the sea. So you can't cast away Israel as a people, man.
Yeah, that's right. Got a precept here as well. So Isaiah 40:22. It says, "It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth,
Yep.
and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth out as a tent and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in."
That's it.
Right. So,
Spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in, man. So we're gonna be inhabiting all kind of galaxies, man, and setting up camp there. You know.
yeah, for
You
real.
know? We're gonna be setting up camp all kind of places, man, because you're gonna have loads of seed as well. So a portion of your seed, you might leave them on a particular planet, turn them to man-it, create a civilization on there. We're gonna be doing all kind of stuff in the kingdom, man. That's why the Lord set up, the planet Earth as we call it, but the universe is gonna be inhabited too, man. The whole universe.
Yeah,
man.
Earth is gonna get bigger.
Yeah, the Earth. Yep, Khan. The Earth is actually gonna get bigger, man.
Yeah, because let me read it. This is Isaiah 54:2. It says, "Enlarge the place of thy tent, and let them stretch forth the curtains of thine habitation. Spare not, lengthen thy cords and strengthen thy stakes." What basically meaning the earth is going to be enlarged, man.
Yeah.
Right? Everything's going to be enlarged, and that's why ultimately, man, the scriptures say this. If I can get this real quick, right? Because we going through all this hell, right? But what do you call it? The kingdom is worth it, man. Right, the kingdom's worth it because, like I said, you catch hell, you go through this, you go through that, but it's worth it.
That's why the scriptures speak of this light affliction, man.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's a light affliction,
Yeah.
man. It's not something that we can't bear.
Mm.
It's something that's deserved because we didn't keep the commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai.
Yeah.
First of all, so you gotta also remember that, man.
Romans 3:23, all of sin
Yep.
come short of the glory.
Yeah. That's it.
Right. This is 2 Corinthians 4:17 says, "For our light affliction," as you was quoting, says, "which is but for a moment."
Yeah.
Right. Let's say. I mean, Lord ain't gonna do this. Let's say we under Esau for 1,000,000 years. We gonna live for eternity.
Yeah. But it just shows you how merciful the Lord is. 'Cause that's not even gonna happen.
Exactly.
But it's a good example and analogy because the Lord could have done that. The Lord could have left us for 1,000,000,000 years.
Yeah.
But that still would have been merciful.
Exactly. In comparison to eternity.
Yeah.
Because hey, mama, at certain times you actually try think about what eternity is. You start bugging out, man.
Yeah.
Right? And, to show you the power of the Lord. The Lord knows what you gonna do in 1,000,000,000,000 years time. Right, Lord knows what you gonna be doing in I don't know but in 10,000 trillion years time, right? But guess what? You gonna still keep on living.
That's it. You just gonna keep living.
You gonna keep living. So it goes on to say, it says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment," which is why it speaks about in Revelation, that how Esau basically we lose for a little season.
Yeah.
Right. So what 1492. Right till now, it's a little over 500 years, little over. Right, so man's been in rulership 500 years, but we gonna be in rulership for eternity.
That's it.
Imagine that.
That's it, man.
All right.
That's proof that the Lord loves His people. And you know what just came to my mind? I remember I was in college years back, and there was this Edomite, and I was talking to him, and he was basically like, he wants to die young. He wants to die before he reaches the age of 40. And I said, why? And he said, because I don't want to get old and grey and be in pain. So he goes, I'd rather die young while I'm still in my strength. He actually said that to me, man. But then, in the kingdom, we're not going to die.
Yeah.
So that's what people in the world, they look at life like that. They don't want to get old. They fear, death and all those kind of things. Well, that's going to be removed for Israel, man.
Yeah.
We ain't going to feel no pain. We ain't going to end up in an old people's home, getting looked after by some Edomite or by some Hamite.
Yeah, for real.
That ain't going to happen, man. We gonna stay, in our strength, and we ain't going to get, old and crippled and we can't walk and your bones aching. Well, our bones are aching now and we still young men.
Exactly.
All of this is going to be done away with, man.
Exactly.
That immortality, man.
Immortal. So it says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment," and this is what you were just speaking on, "worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory."
Yep. An eternal weight of glory, man. Right? That's what we're laboring for. That's what we're looking forward to. An eternal weight of glory, man. That's going to be a beautiful thing. All right? And that's something you can't obtain in Esau's kingdom. It's not available here, man.
Yeah, like
Right?
the J that came up to the camp, man. He was talking about SPAC Nation. Yeah, we got the hey, we already winning, man. We already winning, right? And then was like, how are you winning? It's like, SPAC Nation's on top. Like, and the thing he said, SPAC Nation's on top. Wait, literally, El Ramar, he's like, SPAC Nation.
Yeah.
I'm there like, what the fuck is SPAC Nation? Like, you on top, but nobody knows who you are.
Yeah. What is that Christian group?
I think so.
Yeah, them guys are clowns, man. Because me and the brothers, when we linked up this week, we was actually watching their videos, man. They're off, man. So that was the spirit. That was actually the spirit. Them guys are off, man. Them rappers in that.
Yeah, Christian rappers.
Christian rappers, trap rappers in that. But trying to, add a splash of the Bible.
Yeah, exactly.
Them guys are off, man.
Oh, they just trying to be rappers, but they weren't good enough.
Yeah.
So they now be like, yeah, if you do this genre, then man can blow in it.
Yeah.
So they still get the fame.
Yeah. They still got that dark demonic sound.
Yeah, exactly.
Them hi-hats faster than a cheetah,
Alright, it says Isaiah 49:23 says, and kings shall be thy nursing fathers. That's when you've won.
Yeah.
Right, where when you got kings of this world as thy nursing father, that's when you've won. Man's with SPAC Nations on top. This time we're telling man's an Israelite, right, which means he's a prince of the power, which means that he's gonna have, these heathens in subjection, right?
Well, they're Christian rappers, but when you listen to their music, there's not one precept that they quote.
Yeah.
So what kind of rappers are those,
exactly.
man? Well, the Lord ain't dealing with rap anyways.
Yeah. Scripture saying, Amos 5:23, take away from me the noise of thy violence.
That's it, man. Lord ain't trying to hear that, man.
Yep, it says, and their queens thy nursing mothers, right? They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth and lick up the dust of thy feet.
That's right.
Right? And as Apostle Tahar spoke on that, man, he's like, you get them so-called white people, they'll be kissing boots and all of that, at the camp. Yeah. And although it's something, right, they ain't no Rothschild, man. Right? But it's like, look, man, I don't matter until it's a Rothschild.
Yeah, it don't matter, man.
Right? It says, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, right? For they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
Yep.
Right, so that's the blessing. Right, when you got Rothschilds bowing down and kissing your feet, the kings of this world, right? What's this bitch called, man? Elizabeth Windsor, right? The Queen of England, bowing down, right? William, right? Bowing down and kissing your feet. Then we can talk. Then we can be like, alright, babe.
That's when we in the power seat.
You in the power then, and now those are the things that are promised for us in the kingdom, man. Right? Right now we got to worry about this, worry about that. In the kingdom we ain't gonna worry, man. What's a worry? What you got to worry about?
Yeah. What you worrying about?
I'm saying? Worry? I don't know that word.
That ain't even gonna be a thing that is gonna be possible, man.
Right, it's Isaiah 60:10. It says, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee. And Jacob's feeling that right now, the Lord is angry with Israel at the moment, right? But he's starting to bring together his people, right? Starting off with the apostles on down, right? People starting to bring out, these precepts, do these videos, do these shows, right? Such that people can be edified and that the elect can be sealed and we can get the fuck out of here to live this out.
That's right.
Right? It says, for in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, right? They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
Yeah. That's it, man. That's literally how it's gonna go down. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. We're gonna be victorious, man. Because why? Because we trusted and waited upon Yahweh Shem
Victorious. We are.
Come.
It goes on to say, for nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. So these nations ain't gonna have no choice but to serve us, right? But the thing is, you read Proverbs 29:2, because Israel have the law, they're gonna be happy that they're under subjection under Israel. At the end of the day, we've got these scriptures. When these scriptures ultimately, by following them, which all Israel is going to follow them, which is the second covenant, but that the laws pursuant spoken of in Jeremiah 30, 31, I think, and also Hebrews the 8th chapter, right? You know, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures are going to be in our inward part, so we ain't going to be going off, man.
Yeah, we're going to be perfect. Everything we do is going to be a representation of Yahweh Shem Yahushai in full effect.
That's right.
You know, we're not going to stumble, we're not going to fall. Everything is going to be executed perfectly as the Lord intended, man. You know, but we had to go through these trials and tribulations. As the scripture say, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
That's right.
You know, so it was necessary to happen. You need the experience, man.
That's right.
You have to experience both sides in order to do something perfectly.
That's right.
You know, and that's exactly what happened with our Lord Yahushai. You know, he had to experience both sides, man. He had to be crucified, man. You know,
that's right.
For our sakes, man, for the elect's sake.
Yeah. I'll end on this. Revelations 21:4 says, "And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying." Rewind.
Yeah.
No more death, man.
Yeah. No tears, no death, man. Right, we're gonna be in a continual and everlasting state of bliss and happiness, man. You know, in righteousness.
Yeah. Yep.
No fellow is gonna come against us ever again. There's gonna be no more war upon the face of the earth, man. Can you imagine that? No war. You can't even imagine that in this kingdom.
Exactly, for real.
You can't actually imagine it. No war, because there's gonna be war here. But in the kingdom, there's gonna be no war whatsoever, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, it's just something like since America's inception, right? It's been at war 90+% of the time, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Come.
It says, neither sorrow nor crying, right? Neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
That's it. No more pain for Israel, man. You know, all of them wounds are gonna be healed, man. You know, perfectly healed. And we just gonna be in the kingdom doing righteousness, doing the right thing by each other.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be a beautiful thing to experience, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not happening right now in Esau's kingdom, man. That's not even happening among Esau's people.
Yeah.
They're in their own kingdom.
Hey, you just had Paradise burn, man. You know, that place Paradise, that just burnt, man.
Yeah. Gone.
You know, and I say that was the Edomite kingdom. And then you with some, it's over.
Yeah.
She was crying, man. That's what I ain't in the kingdom of heaven, man.
Yeah.
Right? That weren't paradise, man. Right? You know, and that's just parts of California.
Yeah.
Imagine when the Lord burns the whole of America off the face of the map, man. Right, such that it will remain a desert. Right, but you know what? We gonna rejoice. That's gonna be part of the rejoice. I mean, at the time you gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah.
But after the fact, that's gonna be a rejoice, because it'll be like, look, man, them devils got everything they deserved in that land.
That's right.
The wicked of our people, they got everything they deserved in that land. Right, and it will usher in. That's the ushering in of the new kingdom, because the scripture said Esau is the end of the world. Jacob's the beginning of it.
That followeth, man. Yep. That's right, man. So that's what we're looking forward to, man. You know, we're looking forward to the kingdom where your woman is going to be in order.
Yeah.
You know, your brothers are going to be in order. We're not going to trespass against each other. We're not going to, step on each other's toes.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be perfect, and we're going to know how to do everything perfectly, man. You know? That's going to be a sight to behold, man. And it's going to be real soon, Lord willing.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
If you got anything else, bro?
I ain't got anything else, brother.
All right then. Lord willing, this was edifying, man. And until next time, shalom.
Shalom.